What is going on, everybody? As you can see here in the background, we're going to be playing a little bit of Resident Evil tonight. They just released, well, maybe about a week or two ago, they released some PC versions on GOG. So they're doing Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 of the original games. Big fan of them, so I was like, I don't have them on PC, like, easily accessible. I've got them on other consoles, like Wii. I've got it on old PlayStation and stuff like that. But I don't have one where I can just boot up my PC and play it without having to run different stuff to run it. So it's a fantastic thing. So hopefully everybody had a great 4th of July week. I took the week off and spent some time with family and stuff like that. So it was nice. Had a good time. So hopefully everything's working right on this end. Oh, well, of course, I'm going to keep doing this over and over again. So we'll do this while we're getting everything set up real quick. So we can get all our chats up and all that good stuff going. Make sure all my stuff's running good. There's that. There's that. Let's see. Get this one up. That's like getting my chats all on one screen so that way I can see you guys a little bit easier, and it's a little bit easier on us that way. Let's see, pop in our chat here. So, yeah, they are redoing, well, they're not remasters, like complete rehauls or nothing like that, but they are, you know, optimized for PC now, so that's pretty nice. I like having the option to play them when I want to, like if I just want to turn on my PC and play them. I like that option, so it was a no-brainer for me to go ahead and just grab them. And from what I was reading, a lot of, you know, I was kind of skeptical at first just to see what people were saying about them. They're like, yeah, it's definitely worth it. If you're a Resident Evil fan, it's definitely worth grabbing a hold of them. They do a good job with them, so I was like, okay, that's enough for me. Granted, it's not going to have all the mod. I guess you could technically mod them if you wanted to and add some, you know, extra stuff like we did with Final Fantasy VII when we played through that over here. The original Final Fantasy VII, I modded that to make it look a little bit better and a little bit different than what it originally was. So I guess I could do that if I wanted to, but I don't think I really want to mess with that right now. I'll mess with it eventually. Let me see. Get this set up for us. I am planning on doing some... Dustin, what's up, man? Thank you for doing some Resident Evil Outbreak here soon. I got it set up right before stream. It took me a little bit for that one. It was a little rough to get it going, but I got it all set up, all that good stuff. So sometime this weekend, I think me and Igor might try to do a little bit of Resident Evil Outbreak Online once I get that set up for, you know, I'm going to get it set up for us and everything like that, because there's a fan-made server where you can still play the games. It will be fun. I got it actually set up here not too long ago there. So I set it up right before stream. It took a little bit because they had to change their IP address to get it working correctly. So now I've got that working right, which, like I said, took a little bit to get it going. But hey, that means I don't have to worry about it later, you know. But I was going to try this out tonight because it's a PC version. So now I don't have to load up anything special. Just straight up play Resident Evil on this. It's been a while since I picked up the original Resident Evil. So let's go new game. Do I want to play as Chris or Jill is the real question. I think I'll go Jill where it's been so long since I have played the original. That way I don't have to remember where all the small keys are. I remember where most of them are, but there's always like one or two where I'm like, I can't remember where those small keys are, and I don't feel like searching for them. But this one, I think, is the uncut version, so the original opening video for this was black and white. And in the uncut director's version and in this one, they've done it full color. Just because of the blood and gore in the first of it, they were afraid of that back in the day, so they did a black and white, you know, opening video for it. So it'll be good. Dan, what's up, man? How's it going?
Occurred in Raccoon City. There are
I'm so used to seeing it in black and white.
Being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. Bravo team went to the hideout of the group and disappeared.
Yeah, I never really thought about that, but yeah, it was always in black and white.
Look, Chris!
It looks a lot better in color, even though it's still pixelated like crazy because it's old school games. Which it might look pretty good for you guys, because I think my monitor, it compresses it down a little bit.
It was Bravo team's helicopter.
It's going good.
Nobody was
going
in
good.
It.
Had a good 4th of July, all that good stuff.
Most of the equipment was still there.
Real good, Dan.
However, we soon discovered why.
Yeah, I'm so used to seeing black and white. Most of them are in black and white. I think the one I played last was on black and white coloration. Michael, thank you for liking, man. Appreciate that. How you doing, Dan? Hopefully everything's going good with you, man. Hope you had a good 4th of July. Jared, what's going on, man? It's going good, going good. A little late start. I was working on a few things, a little later than what I was hoping it would have been. Gerald, thank you for liking, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's the thing. Like they have that charm about them, Dan. There's certain ones that are just. So this one actually has like the color. That's a lot longer kill scene than what it was back in the day. Well, at least I could tell what was going on. Back in the day, you couldn't tell what was going on it.
Joseph!
I love that. Gotta love the acting in him too. Alaska, nice. That's one place I'd love to go. I'd love to go see the sights. I've always relatively stayed towards the East Coast, so I've not really traveled out west too much, so I don't know a whole lot about out there, but I'd love to go to certain places. Like Alaska's a place I'd love to go look around. Same with like up in like Yellowstone, in that area. I'd love to go there. Just take a week and go up there and enjoy it. I think I could probably do with a week and be satisfied with it. I'm about the same when it comes to beaches or anything like that. Nothing much, man. How's it going? Hello, hello.
Redfield.
You gotta love the old school stuff. But yeah, it's always interesting. Certain games don't ever seem to age. Well, I always enjoy playing them, even if it is, you know, the nostalgia. Playing tonight, I'm gonna play a little bit of this, and I think I might switch over and play a little bit of Dead by Daylight with Igor after the stream, because he normally starts his.
Albert Wesker.
He normally starts his, but I think
Resident Evil.
I'll play this. I don't know if I'll beat it tonight. I probably should. I probably will, unless I actually sit there and watch all the cutscenes. I think you can skip him in this if I remember correctly. And then play some Dead by Daylight with him, you know, for about an hour or two tonight. And then probably
Wow. What a mansion.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, I play every once in a blue moon.
Where's Chris?
I was busy last week where it was 4th of July, so I didn't get to stream too much, but I did play a little bit of Dead by Daylight with Igor when I got a chance. And I think we're going to play a little bit of Resident Evil Outbreak File 2
Chris.
coming up near this weekend.
Now, Jill,
what's today, Tuesday? So
can you go?
once he gets his set up, then he's, yeah.
Chris is our old partner, you know.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let
I'm starting to play a little bit more. I took a little break from it. My thing with like any multiplayer games,
alert.
especially games where people... I'm from the old school way of I play games that have fun. It's okay to be competitive to a point, but not so competitive that it ruins the game for yourself. You know, if you know what I mean. Like if you get more frustrated with that than when you do it, you know, in your normal, you know, job or when you're working.
What? What is this?
What is it?
Yeah, I just want to have fun.
Blood.
That's why a lot of times you'll see me
Jill,
run.
see
There's
if you
some
can
I'll just run
find
like
any other
boon specs and
clues.
stuff like that
I'll
just
be
for fun.
examining this. Hope this is not
Just
Chris's.
dark at like 10:30 or 11:30 p.m. We had we have bears around here. My dad saw a black bear the other day run through his yard, Dan, which is, you know, uncharacteristic for us in this area. Yeah, that's what you have to do with games. Like, but then again, you know, gaming nowadays, the whole atmosphere's changed with gaming. It used to be a recreational, like, I'm going to play it for fun. I get off work, go home. Kyle, what's up, man? How's it going? Thank you for the like. You're doing well? Having a good day at work, I hope. But, you know, there's nothing wrong with being competitive. There are some games I do play competitive, but not competitive against other people, if you know what I mean. I'm playing competitive to what I would normally do. Like, I want to push myself to do better.
What is it?
And a lot of times I do that.
Let me take care of
I don't know what the sound looks like. Ooh, it sounds much louder to me. Let me adjust my sound a little bit. That went loud real quick.
What
Hello.
is it?
That's the funniest thing with gaming. Oh, you're off today and tomorrow? Nice. Always nice.
Let's report this to Wesker.
Pop the zombie's head. Didn't have to kill him. But, you know, I play games just to have more fun than I do anything else. But, you know, when I played WoW, I played
Wesker!
I tried to play optimally.
Help me
Of course,
look
there's
for
like
you,
parsing and stuff where you compare to everybody else in the
This off
world.
For the time being.
But it wasn't so much I was like worried about being number one in it. I was just worried about having fun with it. Like, oh, I'm gonna play and, you know, do my best that I possibly can do, and then, you know, gauge how I'm doing from week to week. And that's how I played it. Granted, I was like,
Find anything, Joe?
I was within top 100 of players in the world when I played, but I wasn't trying to do that. I just wanted to play the best that I could play. It's not like I'm like, I've got to get number one. I've got to pass the next guy ahead of me. I was like, oh, nice. I am doing good. And that's how I normally play most of my games.
It can't be helped. Let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room again.
Yeah, it's a whole industry now, so everybody games.
I'll check the door on the
Fix my
opposite
light
side.
here. I can tell it's kind of blocked out
mansion
behind
is
one of my monitors there.
gigantic.
It's a
We
little
could
dark.
get into trouble
But,
if we get lost.
you know, it's
We should start
gaming
from the first
has
floor,
changed so
okay?
much, but
And
what's so bad about gaming nowadays?
here's a
This is not like
It might be
games are
handy if
bad.
you, the master
But
unlocker,
the amount of money they
with
put
you.
into gaming now is so crazy that if a game flops hard enough, it'll
Maybe
kill a
I'll
whole
beat it.
studio. And even if a game doesn't flop very hard, if it's just not considered a success, they sometimes close the studio down.
Listen,
There's
something happens.
games are hit and miss.
Let's meet up
So
in
I
this
mean, I
hall.
don't understand, you know, that philosophy of it anymore. But
This
hey,
time I'll be there.
exactly. Yeah, you don't want to be. You just want to have fun. I get done what I'm doing during the day. If I want to sit down and play games, chat, and have a good time, I'm not here to be what's the word? I'm not here to prove anything with it. I just want to have fun. And I will try hard on certain aspects of games, but I'm not willing to take away my fun for it, if you know what I mean. And another thing is, I can't stand people that are like, oh, well, you're not playing Optimus, you need to stop. And you're like, oh, stop, don't tell them, let them have their fun. And that's how it was with WoW at points. Yeah, I was pretty good myself, but I would never tell anybody how else to play their character, because that's what they do for fun. I wouldn't want people to do that to me unless I asked somebody, hey, what do you think I can do better? But I would never ask somebody or tell somebody, hey, you're not playing optimally, you need to change something. That's not what gaming is to me. Yeah, COD's that way. I used to play COD all the time. Used to love COD. Just don't play it anymore. Jenny, hello! How you doing, Jenny? Hello, hello. I hope you don't mind. I put you as a mod on my Twitch just because I didn't have nobody as a mod on my Twitch. And I was like, I can trust Jenny. I'll put Jenny up there. She's in most of them. Yeah, it is dangerous. Video games are dangerous nowadays for people who want to innovate and change their stuff up because, I want to try a new game or anything. That's why I think right now in the indie development scene is so crazy. So crazy. I had dinner, but you're hungry. I had a big lunch. Like, we had Mexican for lunch. We went to a little Mexican joint here in town that we always go to. Love it. And I'm telling you, love it. Love the place. Go there all the time. Use my lockpick. Yeah, it's playing the original. They're Bandit playing the original. Let's see. Do they jump out now? I don't think they jump out now. I think they jump out on your way back through. As long as you never go back through. Did I push it the wrong way? No, they do come in this way. Ain't really worried about it. It's in the old one. No, not the old one, but the remake. You come in this way, they hit the window, they don't bust through. Look at them graphics. They're not so pixelated, so that's not bad. She's got a little bit of a darkness to her upper lip there. Got 5 o'clock shadow there, Jill. What's in there? That's locked. What door? Armor. Oh yeah, I think you got a quick turnaround. Yeah, I love the doggies. But yeah, what's good about this is they've re-released these and nothing in this for her, is there? No, it's a small key from Chris. Nothing in here for her. Yeah, I love dogs. Love dogs. But the they're bringing out this Resident Evil 2 and 3 on GOG for PC. So I was like, I went ahead and bought the trilogy because, I like my Resident Evils. The only way I got to play these is I think I've got the PlayStation Classic little mini that I can play this on. And then I've got my Nintendo Wii, which I have Resident Evil 2 and 3 on it, which that's what I play my, ones on, but it's so much easier just turning on my PC and playing here versus having to play on anywhere else. It's locked. It's locked. If this door's locked, that means that we did it right. Yeah, there we go. So that means Barry, come save me. Barry, come help. But I figured I wanted to play this. It just came out. And then this weekend, me and Igor are going to set it up where we play some Outbreak File 2.
Hey, what's going on?
Which I think that's a game they need to redo.
Jill? Is that you, Jill? What happened?
Barry, help me, please.
Yeah, Code Veronica was great. I love Code Veronica.
Stay away from the door, Jill. I'm gonna kick this door down.
He's going to kick this door down. Why don't you just kick every door down that's locked for me then? I saw something about that Dragon's Dogma too. I think I got a Game Informer with it on there, and I thought of you. I was like, no, it's Dragon Age. They got a new Dragon Age coming out.
Almost a Jill sandwich.
You're right. Barry, thanks for saving my life.
Well, see, hold on. Let me see, hold on one
But
second.
Barry, didn't you say you're going back to the dining room to do some research? Why on earth are you here?
I just had something I wanted to check. Now, let's get back to searching for
I've got some of my
Captain
old
Chris,
ones
shall we?
that I still have around. This is just like my original one. See, I've still got my PlayStation
Thank
2
you,
one for
Barry.
Resident Evil 2.
Yeah.
Got my director's cut for Resident Evil 1. I still have Resident Evil Survivor 2, which I got that one for $11.99. And then one of my favorite remakes, though, of Resident Evil, this one right here, is the Deadly Silence one for DS. That's by far the best one. If you're going to play it, this is probably one of the best ones. Also had a very cool multiplayer mode. I think me, Igor, and Grim, and I think there's a couple others played it. I knew what you meant, Bandit. I knew what you meant. I knew exactly what you meant when you said it, because I was like, I said he meant the Dreamcast. Dreamcast was a good system. Go in here. Oh wait, I don't have my... Pop him. Okay, yeah, this is not having auto aim, so I have to actually aim at him. And I know you're not dead because you're not bleeding. Oh, are you dead? I guess he is dead. Don't they normally bleed when they die? I thought they did. Guess I wasted a bullet. Yeah, Claire and but see, they're supposed to be remaking the next two remakes. I think they got up on the block right now is oh, I can only hold 30 in a clip. Oh, that kind of sucks. Let's see. I don't need the knife. That'll work. But the next remake they're supposed to be doing is Code Veronica and yeah, I could put him at 60. Nice. Is Code Veronica and Zero, which is interesting to me. Hopefully they do some cool stuff with Zero. Yeah, me and Igor talked about the other day with Resident Evil 3. My big thing with Resident Evil 3 is I like the premise. I like Nemesis. I like Jill. I like everything with the game. My biggest gripe with I just should put the first aid spray up. I'll put it next time I find another place. My biggest gripe with Resident Evil 3, as far as that goes, is oh, it does have auto aim. He's dead. That's what you gotta love the auto aim for. Okay. Oh, okay, you're dead too. Now you're dead. Where's all my keys at? It's locked, yeah. Armor. Let's see, let's reload. Well, I'll be honest with you. I went through, and a lot of times, once a year or so like that, I'll go through and play all my Resident Evils again. Just because I enjoy my Resident Evils. But Zero, by far, the hardest one out of all of them I remember playing. I'll be honest. Zero, by far, the hardest Resident Evil out of all of them. Just something about the game was just, well, I think it was also the way they did the what is it, their life and stuff, the inventory, all that stuff. Just it's very hard. Botany book. I don't think that has anything to do. I know what I'm supposed to do with it. Is that all that was in here? I thought there was ammo or something. So this room's kind of a waste, huh? It's been a while since I played this, so I don't remember everything. I'm not a pro. Now Grim's good at this. Grim's very good at it. But that was one hard thing with that one, Bandit, was the inventory management on Zero was very difficult to deal. Down. Nope, you're not down. Oh, we're not close enough to you to shoot you. Now you're down. Okay, now you're down. You ate a lot of bullets. But Zero, something about it was just hard.
Barry!
Yeah,
Jill,
Grim's good at.
what's going on?
He's got a lot of time into it.
But something's wrong with this house.
Oh, 3? Yeah.
Whoa.
No, you're right.
This hall
Dan,
is
my biggest issue with
dangerous.
3
Maybe
my
it's
biggest
better to
issue with 3
secure our escape route first.
was
There must be
they
a
tried to
back
make it
door
actiony by giving her the dodge mechanic, but
Let's
the dodge
try to
mechanic
find
didn't
it
feel like it
first,
fit in
shall we?
very well with the game.
Okay.
Like you were like, oh, let me dodge.
Let's separate again.
Just a moment.
And you're like trying to dodge and go on. It's just not,
What
doesn't
is
feel
it?
cohesive to the game.
It's a weapon.
I understand they were trying to go,
It's
really
innovate,
innovate, which is fine, add
especially
new stuff to the
against
game,
living
but it
things.
didn't go well with the
Better
tank
take it
controls that
with
were
you.
already in place.
But how about you?
So that was my
Barry?
biggest gripe with
I
3.
have
And
this.
3 also had some weird
Thank you.
stuff where,
I'll
the,
take this then.
they tried to explain like, oh, that this time is different than this is that. With like, oh, this is why the, what is it? This is why the, what's it called, was different. Oh, God, brain fart. The police station. They were like, oh, the police station's different because of, time lapse and stuff, but you're like, it shouldn't have done that much. And it did feel rushed there at the end. It was very odd. Now, nothing wrong with the game. I like it. But by far, out of Resident Evils, it's probably out of the OG ones, definitely my least favorite. And like I said, it deals nothing with the game its actual self, like the story, the characters, nothing like that. I love Nemesis, love the character designs. I just said they could have done a lot better job with the controls. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with innovating, but if you're going to innovate, don't try to turn a tank control game into an action game. It just didn't feel, it never felt right, and it was always like, it was a timing thing versus I press a button to dodge. It's just like, oh, you just so happen to hit it right and you dodge. And sometimes it would mess you up, especially in the tank game, where your controls would change as the camera angle changed. So you could be running, dodge, and then all of a sudden you run right back into Nemesis. Well, Jurassic Park games were hard. Well, the thing with like old school games, it's like once you learn the way they work, like in this game, if you know how the zombies technically move and how to stab them and stuff like that, this right here's not down. I can tell by the, yeah, he tried to vomit on me. I could tell by the way I ran by him, he moved. Their corpses don't move when they're alive, or they'll move when they're alive when you try to run by them. But now the Sega Saturn version, yeah, it was worse than Elden Ring dodging. But like on this, I don't know the code of this door yet, do I? Yeah, I like how they don't let you enter it if you don't know it. But like those old school games, it was all about knowing where stuff spawned, how they react to it. They're very predictable if you could do it. Like if you play them enough, Grim, like you ever watch him play the Beavis and Butthead game, he knows well enough where to jump and stuff like that to dodge most of the stuff in that game. And I don't remember ever owning the Beavis and Butthead game. I think I always rented it from like the local like video game place or whatever. Like I didn't have a Blockbuster nearby. We had like a hometown like, we're gonna, rent you movies and stuff like that. Granted, they had all kinds of stuff. Jesus, that dude didn't want to go down. I enjoyed, what was it? No. Speaking of that, there was one movie that not many people remember. And let's see if you guys can remember. Hey, what's going on, man? How's it going? Hello, hello. Let's see if you guys remember this movie. But, you know, it was a movie that my dad got me to watch. He's like, you need to watch this movie. It's really good. And I didn't know what it was until much later in life. That it was actually like, you know, an anime. It was originally from Japan. It was Nemo in Slumberland. Nice to hear it. Oh, the pharmacy in your town still has DVDs and stuff to rent? That's crazy. I don't know anywhere around here that has them anymore to rent. At one point, there was a few places you could still rent stuff from. I think our Food City had it at one point in time. A rental area, but they moved to a new building. I think they got rid of that. I think he's dead. Yeah. Okay. I think I can lockpick this door and get some stuff out of here. Nope, that's armor. Remake it is. Yeah, see. Yeah, Nemo in Slumberland was a very good, like, animated, ammo. All in a pistol ammo, huh? Let's go ahead and do that. Down here's the plant room. I don't know if I can get in here, though. Oh, there's nothing there. Family Video. It sounds familiar. Like I've heard of Family Video before, I'd say. It was a Nemo in Slumberland was like probably like a 90s anime. It was probably one of the first ones they shipped over, honestly, that they tried to make big in the States. And it's about a kid that like flew in on his bed to some world, you know, and he pretty much, I don't know, just had adventures in Slumberland. Flew in on his bed, and then some dude that was smoking cigars, I guess it was cigars, was hanging around with him constantly. Good movie. But that was one that I remember was one of the first ones I ever watched, which I didn't know it was anime until much later, and I was like, I didn't know that. But it's good. A good kids movie, just like My Neighbor Totoro. My Neighbor Totoro, fantastic movie. But back in the day, I rented that from that place. Flixer, huh? 1989. It makes sense. It's 1989. Felt like it was forever ago. Tim, what's up, man? Thank you for the like. Yeah, I remember that. I remember what was another really good movie I remember watching back in the day. What's going on, Tim? How you doing, man? Hopefully everybody had a good 4th. Hopefully everybody had a good 4th. I know I did. Let's combine this and make a full heal. There we go. And what is that? That's an armor key, isn't it? I think. Yep. Nemo Adventures in Slumberland. Yeah, no, it's like when I explain it that way. A kid having adventures in bed with an old man with a cigar. Maybe I didn't need to be watching that. You're right, Dan. That's a good... maybe I need to say that a little differently. Well, it's too late now. But, good one. See, Flixer, I've never heard of that. I had to check that out if it's got old stuff on there. I know that that's like this, like with where's it at? With let's lay him down. It's on the adulted side. Yeah, I can't take it back now, Bandit. It's over. Yeah, one of the best entries in there. Itchy Tasty entry. One of the best ones. Yeah. I mean, it's been a while since I watched it. He could have, Jenny. I'm not going to say he didn't. I mean, whatever floats your boat, you know what I mean? That's a good one. I like that. Riding on a bed. That's what Nemo was doing. What's this key go to? I know. Does it go down here to the lock pick? And it's locked from the inside. This should be this room here. That Twilight Zone was very good. I enjoyed the original Twilight Zones. The Twilight Zone movie was pretty good too. I liked it. I'm not picking that up yet because there's no reason to pick it up. I'll move that out of the way. 5 seasons. I didn't realize they had that many. You know, that what was another good black and white show that was on back in the day that I... was there another door in here? I think that one I might have been able to open. What was another good black and white show they had back that I remember watching quite a bit of when I was younger? You know, so some of the old horror movies I'd love for them... What was it? They're remaking Nosferatu, aren't they? Yep, Mansion Key. Andy Griffith Show. You know, that took place in North Carolina. Well, the state that was in, you know, North Carolina. What's in here? Ink ribbon? Yes. Where's shotgun? Give me a shotgun. Plague Dogs. You know, I probably have a few old movies over there that I really enjoy. I'm from that generation where we collected DVDs. So I've still got all my old DVDs and stuff like that in my in a little case over there. And there's some I of course go out and, you know, get, like, you know, the original Night of the Living Dead and just stuff like that. Old black and white movies. I'm trying to think of some I've got over there on the shelf. I can't really think of them offhand. Let's put that in there. I don't need so much healing. Here, that'd be fine. Well, actually, what I'll do is and then put the rest of the shotgun shells up. Now, we did have VHSs, but I didn't collect VHSs. That was one thing I didn't get into, was collecting VHSs. But nowadays, VHSs, if you got the right ones, are worth a lot of money. Especially the ones where they made the switch over to DVD, and there were still like some VHSs coming out at the time in between the two. Tom and Jerry, that's crazy to think about. They're back from like 1946. Now, Tom and Jerry, that's another show that, well, I guess they still make them, but they're definitely not like they were back in the day. They're not nearly as violent. I don't think you can do the same stuff you used to be able to do in Tom and Jerry. Not anymore, at least. Let's see. Can't do anything in here yet. But I got the key I need. Got my shotgun. My shotgun for free. Let's see, does that key go over here? Or this is the helmet key, right? No. Helmet key is the next room in? See, I always forget that's not the helmet key for this door. I always thought it was a helmet key. I always forget to use this key. The Simpsons. The Simpsons, you know, I didn't grow up with cable, and I don't remember ever watching The Simpsons too much growing up. And I think a lot of that was because normally it came on later, and normally Dad was probably on, like, he'd get home from work and he's probably watching something he wanted to watch. Itchy and Scratchy. Yeah, Itchy and Scratchy show. But Itchy Tasty. The Itchy Tasty show. Yeah, they did mention it some in Andy Griffith, the Raleigh. It took place in Mount Airy, which is like if you're heading up to Virginia. Take a lot of bullets. Let's see, you have to have a special key to get in there. I don't have the key for this room. It's a special key. And I think there's something in this one there. No? I guess I was wrong. Just healing. I really want the healing right now. I'll just remember it's there if I ever need it. I don't think I'll need it, though. Well, I remember watching South Park, the first episodes coming on, which was like the Santa Claus episode back in the day. And then I remember, what was it, the hunting episode. The hunting episode was crazy with, You can shoot it. You can shoot anything as long as you say it's coming this way. So, South Park. Of course, I'm a South Park kid. Grew up watching South Park. But isn't it now on like HBO or something like that? Didn't HBO buy out the rights for them? They're not in Comedy Central anymore, which, I mean, kind of a bummer, but hey, is what it is. Well, Comedy Central. Forrest, do you have anything on you? It's Forrest! He's been pecked to death by crows. I should have picked up your gun first. I don't know if this is the one where he got up and ran at me or whatever, but I can get out of there. South Park's fantastic, though. They're probably one of the few shows they're one of the ones that people probably tried to cancel them and they just not able to because they didn't really care. Which, I mean, more power to them. Where I need to go. This way, I think. And I got that key. I can open doors on this side. No, wrong side. Quick turn. Take another side. Yeah, they never apologize for it either. Because it's a slippery slope, especially in certain aspects. Like, yes, it's good to apologize when you're in the wrong. There is absolutely no reason never not to apologize when you're not in the wrong. Right? But the thing about it is, if you're not in the wrong, you shouldn't be apologizing. Because as soon as you start apologizing, they're going to expect you to apologize for everything. And that's a slippery slope. Because you're not always in the wrong. That's just how it is. Yeah. Chef had no issues until did that, and that was all. What was his name? Yeah. South Park, Matt Stone, Trey Parker, they probably have some of my favorite shows or movies too that come out over time. One of, what was it? Which Basketball wasn't written by them, but Basketball's a good one. If you've not watched Basketball with Matt Stone and Trey Parker, it's very good. Then there is Orgasmo, which is written by Matt Stone and Trey Parker. That was not a family-friendly movie. Yeah, that one's not a family-friendly movie. You're not going to watch that one with your niece or nephew, young niece and nephew's Orgasmo. Because that one is about, if you've never watched that, it's about, oh yeah, they got the Jewish play, which is, what was that? The Book of Mormon? Is that what it's called? I think it's the Book of Mormon. It's a Mormon play. The Book of Mormon. Let's see, what is it? Yeah, I gotta go through all the things at life. Newborn baby. No, I don't want to press it yet. Let's see, I need to find the newborn baby. That's an old man. That's Kid Under a Tree. What's this one? Young man, nope. Yeah, I've never saw it, but I hear it's good. That's what's his name got to start. Was it Josh Gad? Josh Gad was in it, if I remember correctly. Newborn baby, press. There's an infant somewhere too. Tired middle-aged man. No. What's this one? Oh, yeah. That's a tired middle-aged man on this side that I've not pressed yet. Let's see, there's a young man. And this right here is a picture of a lively boy. Pretty sure this is one? This one is a picture of an infant. Oof, no, I messed up. Let's leave the room and come back. I messed up. I knew there was an infant one. It's newborn, infant, young boy. But Orgasmo is an interesting one because it's about, it's Mormon again. They deal with Mormons, Church of Latter-day Saints. And pretty much there's a guy and he's trying to earn money and he ends up getting to the porn industry. Oh, I didn't know it was his anniversary. streaming anniversary? How long has he been at it now? I know he's been at it for a while. What's this? Old man. No, this isn't the one I want to press. Nope. Young man, yep. Young man, then middle-aged, then bald man, and then dead. Oh, with wifey? I think my anniversary isn't until, oh goodness, laughing about, she got you. Let's see, this year will be my, we've been together 16 years. I've been married 14. Been married 14 years. Time flies, though. You don't really realize how long it's been until you start actually thinking about time. Which I got married pretty early. I got married when I was 23. I got married when I was 23. So. See, what is that? Go ahead and put that in. No reason to carry it with me. You know, the funny thing about it is, you don't really think about it as your, time flies. You just kind of go with the flow. I have one friend, Jenny, I would say, that I still keep in contact with for longer than that. And I've been friends with him since I was in middle school. I still talk to him every day, normally every day. There's some days we don't talk because we're just, life's so busy, you just don't get to talk. But, is that helmet key? Yep. But we still talk anytime we get an opportunity to. Oh, wait, I do know where this other key goes. I was like, well, let's go put this up. But, yeah. Well, marriage, everybody has their different ideas of an ideal marriage. It's just how it is. Like, no marriage is actually going to be exactly the same just because it isn't. Everybody's different as far as they go. But there's always got to be some give and take. And it's like, there always has to be understanding when it comes to marriage too, I think. Like, me and my wife are kind of like, if it ever comes a time that we're not happy with one another, and it's just, instead of, being miserable, we need to let each other know, kind of thing. So it's always good to go up front and kind of talk about that stuff when everything before you actually do it. Let's get rid of this key. I don't think I need to go in that room. There's nothing in here besides like healing. There's no reason to go in there. There's no reason to go back to the dog area either. I think I've picked this side clean. This side's done. Yeah, that's always what's weird, some friends that try to pick up and, some friends that just call you out of the blue. It's been a while. I think I stopped and saw one of my buddies years ago. I was in North Carolina, which that's where most of them are, but we were down there and I just stopped by his house and, talked to him and his parents and, his siblings and stuff like that. Caught up with him is nice to do. But that's just what it was. It's just kind of a stop by and say hello. It's kind of hard to reconnect. I'm not going to force a reconnection after all that time, you know what I mean? Do I need a lighter? I'll take it. Yep. Over here. Flip, give me that. And then I'll take that red herb. Red herbs are always nice to have because that makes a full heal. But, with marriages, and like, we went and talked to somebody before we got married, which he was a preacher, and we talked to the guy that, done our, wedding, and he was like, oh, well, he said a lot of times when people get married, he said, I like to talk to them before I actually, do the service or whatever, and kind of see where everybody stands with everything. And he said that a lot of times marriages are, what's the word? He said, it's not the big things that kill a marriage. He said a lot of times it's the small things that kill a marriage. Oh wait, I pushed it the wrong way. Exactly, it's what it is. Like, you always treat the relationship like you need to, as far as press switch. But he says the small things. He said, like, you know, he said, I've seen people that get married and then they get angry and get divorced because of, well, he won't put his socks up when he gets home from work. He throws them in the middle of the floor, blah, blah, blah. Or he does this and this doesn't, you know, this annoys them and stuff like that. And they say that's a lot of times what he hears a lot of people complain about. And the reason why they get divorces, just small things. It's not the big stuff. And that's just how most of it is, you know? You just kind of have to, is that all that was in here? I thought there was more in here. Yeah, but you do have to communicate. You have to communicate it. Even if it isn't something you really want to talk about, you still have to communicate about it, is the way I look at it. Sometimes you're like, you don't think it's a big thing, but to the other person, it might be a big thing and you need to talk about it. I think I need to go to the snake room, don't I? Oh yeah, I got to do the armor thing too. Yeah. And sometimes there's certain things that big issues you should talk about before ever going into a committed relationship with anybody. Because I don't want to sound mean, but sometimes, especially with relationships, sometimes people will waste the other person's time because of like, well, like one of the things I know a lot of people is like me, my buddy and his wife. One thing they came together and said before they even got married was neither one of them wanted kids. And you know, a lot of people, that's a big thing you need to talk about because some people do and some people don't. And then, you know, it also kind of needs to be talked about that people change over time. Maybe they will, but maybe they won't. I don't know. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, that small stuff, Jenny, is what he said a lot of people will get divorced over. Throwing, you know, stuff right next to a hamper, not picking up. Yeah, mowing the lawn. I need to mow the lawn. But I'm about afraid to. We haven't really got any rain, and it's been killing our grass like crazy. I think I mowed my grass over a week ago now, and it pretty much killed my grass in certain spots in my yard. I think it shouldn't do anything, right? Good. Which, I mean, I mow the yard. My wife likes to ride the lawnmower, so I let her do that. But she doesn't weed eat or nothing like that. And we have a whole lot of fence line that we have to deal with weeding, which sucks. But that's beside the point. But I do enjoy riding the lawnmower every once in a while. But she normally does most of the mowing. She likes doing that. She likes doing the mowing on the lawnmower. Nothing in... Oh, you're still alive?
What happened?
Oh, Jill, this house is dangerous. There are terrible
It's definitely a lot clearer than what the original one was. Ouch!
You're wounded.
I love how blood squirts. He's like, ouch!
It was a huge snake and also poisonous. Ugh.
Poisonous? Richard, hold on.
Go get the
There is
serum.
serum.
Yeah, I know, Richard. Serum.
Oh no, I should have brought some with me.
No problem. I'll go and get it.
Thanks.
But yeah, there's a lot to it. And, you know, it's like my wife, or my buddy and his wife, they just, that's their understanding. Like, and my wife is always funny with it. She's like, you know, it's, my buddy, he's very, very, introverted. Why wouldn't you say he's introverted? He's good with people. He just prefers to be an introvert, stay at home. He's not like, I'm going to go out and do this, I'm going to go out and do that. And he's just like, nah, I just rather stay at home and just, you know, be at home. His wife loves to go out and do. Loves it. And sometimes, you know, that's just how they are. And I was like, I don't understand, you know, like me and my wife have a lot of like understandings with stuff. Like we'll go out and do things, but there is times that we're like, nah, we're not going to go do that. But it's interesting. The longer you're with somebody, the more you kind of understand and learn about certain things. Give me that serum. Take my serum. Back over here. I know if I don't hurry back, technically Richard can die. Well, you know, my daughter's that way, Jenny. And me at least, it's like, I'll try to carry small talk when the time, you know, is there. If someone's wanting to talk or whatever, I'll try to carry, you know, small talk. And especially if I see the person looks uncomfortable. There's a difference between like uncomfortable because you don't want to be around people, but uncomfortable because you don't know people around. And a lot of times I can pick up kind of okay with that. When I talk to somebody, I can go, oh, I can see they're kind of uncomfortable being here right now. Or they're uncomfortable because they don't know anybody, have nobody to talk to. So I can really pick up decently on that and talk to somebody and kind of get them,
Here's the serum.
you know,
Richard,
at
hold
least
on.
talking about
I'll
something.
give you a shot now.
Jill, here's my
Yeah,
radio.
you need somebody to bounce
You
something
should
off,
Keep it.
give you a topic to
I'm-
discuss.
No! Richard!
Oh no.
Be careful.
I kept my serum though. Let's see, I gotta go in there and deal with the snake, don't I? I gotta heal, don't I? Yeah, I'm good. I don't think I've been hit either. I don't think I can go in there yet until I go get the key. I think it's locked, isn't it? Yeah, it's a shield key, which I gotta get from right here. He's dead. Do I have the lighter? No, God darn it. I think I have to have the lighter. He does in this one. He always dies in this one. Richard from Bravo Team. Now you can't save him in the remake. You can't save him in the remake. With Chris, I don't think he ever dies in this one. In Chris's story, he doesn't die. And in Jill's, you can save him, but I prefer not to save him in the remake because you get a shotgun right then and there versus going to the shark area and then you get the shotgun. See, Chris always has to wait for the shotgun area because Rebecca is normally there with him when you get there, and she, you know, she's the medic, so I guess she had the serum or picked it up and was carrying it with her. So that's kind of what it is. But you can, I think you can save him in this and he helps you fight the snake. If you save him with Jill, she helps fight the snake, and then he ends up getting gobbled up by the snake. Snake eats him. Snake goes, like, you kill the snake, you run back there, pick the thing up, and as you're heading out of the room, the snake jumps up and he's getting ready to attack Jill, and he's like, no, and jumps in front of Jill, and then he gets eaten. So he always dies in the original at this point. But in the remake, he can actually go into the lab later on. I remember most of the story stuff, but as far as items in the areas, I don't remember everything when it comes to that. Stop. I know. You don't have to tell me all this. I love reading the stuff. Put that in there. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing some Outbreak with Igor this week. Best thing about... That's what they need to give, at least Resident Evil fans, is an actual Resident Evil that is a multiplayer game. That is a tank control game. That is an inventory-based game. That is like the old school Resident Evils. That's multiplayer. I don't understand why they keep giving, what is it? Versus multiplayer games. Yeah, Deep Blue Sea probably had the best surprise death in the whole entire thing with old Samuel L. I didn't expect it because you're thinking, oh, that's a pretty big actor. He should be through the whole movie. And then all of a sudden it's like, boom, you know, nice. I didn't expect that. It completely threw me off, which is great. Yeah, Sam Jackson, he is, it's fantastic. It's probably even like, he was probably like tickled by it too. He strikes me as the person who's probably like, that's good. I like that. So it's fantastic. You know, that was a movie. I've never watched it. Yeah, no. He's like talking about, he's like, basically he survived that terrible ordeal where, you know, they did cannibalism or something like that, from what he was talking about. Right, there's a zombie right around the corner. Oh, nope, that's original. Okay. Or remake, I guess. There's a zombie over there. Yeah, but isn't the... Oh. I thought, no, there's not in two pieces in this one. Hot dog. I thought the two pieces were in there. I guess I gotta go play the piano. I thought the piano was a different thing. Hot dog. God, that tells you how long it's been since I played. I don't remember anything. I gotta go play the piano now. What's my inventory looking like? I should be okay. I need 2 spots in my inventory for this. Yeah, because he's talking about, like, you know, basically a Donner Party incident, and then Brad Pitt's in Deadpool was great. Like, he basically played the Invisible Man, hits a should I go? Nah, just go downstairs. He plays Invisible Man, falls in a power line, and dies. So good. But I love small movie cameos like that. Like, just because it's a big star doesn't mean they have to have a humongous part. You make any part memorable, and that's what it all matters with it. When it comes to, you know, old school movies, or just any movie in general, they need to do stuff like that. I'll pick that up later because that just gives me, I think, shotgun shells. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's so quick that you don't realize it. Which I'm excited to see what they do with the new one movie. Oh wait, I gotta get the emblem. The new Deadpool movie, which I'll definitely go watch that. I'll definitely go watch a new Deadpool movie. You know, Deadpool and Wolverine. So I'm definitely gonna watch it. And we'll see. My big thing with that, I wonder how well that's gonna do for a actual Marvel movie now. I'd say they, you know, from what I understand, they kept the same writers and stuff like that. So it's still the same writers from Deadpool and everything, but it's gonna be interesting to see how they handle being part of the, you know, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So it'll be interesting. I'm excited for it. It's been a while since I've been excited to go watch a movie. Of course, I'm going to watch my Demon Slayer movies. What is it now? They're going to do. They're ending Demon Slayer with 3 movies, a trilogy. So I guarantee they're going to be action packed because you're thinking about covering. I don't know. It's like I can't remember how many volumes it is or chapters they're trying to cover. So I'm guessing the movies will be pretty long. Yeah, Marvel and DC, they did well. A lot of people were saying what was the word they were trying to say? It was hero fatigue or movie fatigue, because they were pumping out so many series, they were pumping out so many movies. It's not so much, I think it's movie fatigue with it. A lot of it deals with just you're using the same formula and doing it over again. Like, if you think about some of your favorite Marvel movies, yeah, it's exactly what it is. They're just not as good as they once were. Like, there's certain ones I love to watch. Like, I think Captain America, you know, The Winter Soldier was a fantastic movie. Captain America Civil War was a fantastic movie. Thor Ragnarok, fantastic movie. Yeah, they also have their agendas they want to fill in. Thank you, Jenny. Yeah, I was gonna say that needs to be gone. But yeah, what is this one? Check. I think it's armor key, isn't it? Yep, shield key. This should get me to the snake. But yeah, the stories in Marvel movies should tell themselves. That's just how it is. Marvel movies definitely they're trying to push too much that people don't want. And most people just want to go and enjoy a movie. And to me, especially if I'm going to the movies, I don't want to... I go to the movies to get away from reality at points. I don't need you putting reality of stuff I'm trying to get away from in my movies. That's just how I feel about it. If I'm going, I want to go enjoy my movie and not be... felt like I'm being, trying to be influenced. I just want to go watch my movie, enjoy my movie, and go home. The world's enough of a mess as it is. I don't need a crazy mess in my what's it called, to my movies, my entertainment, if you will. I thought there was shotgun shells over here. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't want to walk over there because I know I end up in combat here in a second. A mini boss fight, which I'm not going to. Yeah. Which, like I said, I understand, it is a business. It is a business, you kind of have to... Oh, wrong way. Let me run by. Come on. Okay, you're just gonna have me stuck there? Here's my shotgun shells. I'm poisoned. Oh no. Please let me move. Collision sucks. I guess I'll heal real quick. I didn't really want to, but... This is gonna suck because I'm stuck. Oh no! I don't want to die! Ah, stop! Gotta love that collision. Yeah, that's it. They do a good job avoiding that. When you go to movies, I just want to enjoy the movie. Like I said, there's so much going on in the world that you turn the TV, you hear this, you hear that. I just want to not see that. I just want to go in, enjoy my movie, and, spend my 2 hours away from reality, have a good time in a fantasy world or wherever I'm at, and come home. I don't need to know about, what's going out in the real world because I can see it. I can see it. But that's just how it is with that. I do enjoy some of that old school stuff though. Let's see. Checking something real quick. Barry? Yeah. The world right now, like you said, it's pretty darn bad, to say the least. The world is... I feel it is. I feel that there is some, I feel that the world is getting better to a point that people are starting to at least be on the same page. And my thing is, it feels like the world just has too much hate in it right now. There should be... No one should hate anybody. And that's just how I feel with that. There's no reason to hate somebody. But it's just crazy. The world's full of hate, and that's not a good thing. Let's see, do I have another one of the... Where's the last one of those? That's pretty much all I need, but I need to get one more... I think I can get one more medal, but where's that medal at? I've been in every door. I don't remember where that last medal's at. I guess I'll figure it out. Oh yeah, I do. I think I do. Is it there? It might be there. I think you have to do this. In the remake, it was shotgun shells. In this one, it's the metal. You have to get that blue diamond, put it in the tiger's eye, and get that. And then you get the yellow, and you get the magnum from that. I think that's what it is. But yeah, I do feel the world is probably heading in a better direction, I hope. I do hope. What is it? Does this not have ink ribbons in it? I didn't pay no attention to that, but I don't think this game has ink ribbons in it. I don't think this one has ink ribbons. I think you can just freely save whenever you want to. Which is nice, if that's the case. I didn't think about that, but I think that is. I think that's the case with this. So, Jenny, you going to Laracon? Are you going to be able to? There's the last one. I knew there was one in here. I was thinking, where's that other one at? I just know in the remake it's shotgun shell instead of that. I'm kind of excited for it. I'm excited to go. Oh yeah, you went to your cruise, didn't you? You went to your cruise. Well, I'm sure if it's this one does well, we'll do it again next year. It's always a fun thing. It's always a fun thing to do. And maybe next year we'll do a whole weekend thing versus what we're doing now, which is, what is it? I think he's just doing a day event. See, Bahamas, I'd like to go. You know, there's places I'd love to go. Like, I'd probably love to go to Bahamas just to, you know, see the, you know, the beaches, like just in general versus what other beaches are. Yes, I'll save my progress. Jill. Is it the same weekend that Laracon is? See, that's what I'm saying. Like, for me, it's not so much about like hanging out on the beaches. It's going out and like enjoying the sights. I don't know. I've gotten to where I enjoy seeing, you know, sights more than I have that. Like, I think we went to the Outer Banks, and I enjoyed doing the, like, going and seeing the lighthouses and the Wright Brothers Museum and those things versus going to the beach, which is just, I don't know. Like, and then I'd love to go out west to like Yellowstone and, you know, Yosemite and stuff like, and see that kind of stuff. I'd love to go out there and see that. Dinner, like 5. It depends on when I've eaten lunch. Like today, I had a big lunch, so all I ate today was like a few potatoes for dinner. I just wasn't. I normally don't eat big meals a day. Like dinner's probably the biggest meal I eat, and I ate that. I ate dinner, or I ate lunch, and we ate a big lunch, and then like this evening I was not hungry at all. And 5 o'clock just depends on when I eat lunch. Yeah, that is, because you kind of have to be on the schedule of what the cruise is too, don't you? Love going to Outer Banks, Cheryl? It's nice. I like the sights. The what is it? The sound in between the Outer Banks and the coast is wonderful. Like the water's so calm and like flat. Just to see people out there windsurfing and stuff is so cool. But yeah, as a cruise, you kind of have to be on the cruise ship's time, don't you? Like if you guys make a stop, it's kind of like, you had to be back at the ship at this time to be back on the ship and blah, 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 and all this stuff. So at least from Washington. You know, I'd love to go to the northwest. Yeah, I'd love to go to Alaska. Alaska's another place that seems like it has a lot of natural beauty kind of to it. I'd love to go see. Yeah, that's what it seems like. If you're not there, they leave you behind. They're not going to just sit there and... Where's the dogs at? There we go. On my radio. This is Brad. Yeah, Alaska's one I'd love to go to. Outer Banks is fun, especially if you enjoy stuff like that. But like I said, I've not really left the
This is
East
Jill.
Coast too much. I'd love to go out west and check some of the stuff out there. That's, well, I guess it also, yeah, if you're on like a, I guess they probably do a roll call or something like that, don't they? For certain ships, I'd say.
Brad? Brad!
Brad! Yeah, she had a radio on her. Let's make us a full hill. And let's save the other here and pick it up later on the way back through. Well, see, what's interesting with those huge ships that are like that is pretty much you couldn't tell that you were on a ship, could you? At piano stairs? That's crazy. What, like, what was it, like a Carnival Cruise or like a, what is it? What's this, another one of the big ones? There's a few big ones, but is it, make me a full hill? I gotta have battery for this. Plays music. That'd be fun. Royal Caribbean. Okay. Symphony of... Makes sense. Royal Caribbean. Okay. That's another one of the big ones. Yeah, but what's interesting, I've been on a couple ships, and I can get motion sickness, but I don't. Elizabeth Gardens. I've never been to Moscow. I need to check it out. It's been a while. It's like a 13-hour trip for me, Gerald, to get out there. I'd love to go out there and check some other stuff out. My daughter got, well, we went out there, and then it happened to be like a tropical storm came through, so a couple days was awash with storms, and then my daughter got sick with the flu, and we just kind of came back early. So we got to enjoy the first few days of it, and then we were trying to, enjoy the last bit of it, and then my daughter got sick, so we didn't really get to enjoy the last bit of it. And it's not her fault she got sick or anything like that, but yeah, it's life. So your body acclimated to the... Ah, dog. Get hit by a dog. What'd that do? Take me down? Nope. Nice. Didn't take me down, I mean. But I could see that, and I could see that your body was used to the rocking without your eyes really saying it. I saw something the other day, they were talking about that. Come on. They were talking about the motion. The bigger something is, the less likely you notice it moving. Because they were talking about that with the Earth, like the Earth moving so fast that, it's moving like 18 miles a second or something crazy. It's moving very fast, but you don't notice it where it's so big. And the same thing goes for like big cruise ships and stuff. You don't notice it while you're on it because it's so big and your eyes aren't picking up movement from other things. You had a balcony room? That's nice then. Nice balcony room. That's like a plane, airplane. Oh, so you felt it when you were lower down on the ship. Interesting, because, well, they are tapered, aren't they? Most ships, the hull is tapered down at the bottom. So I could see you feeling it, rocking down there versus up there. That's interesting. Let's see what we got in here. Got some grenades. Got some grenades. I don't need this right now, so let's put this up. Let's see. I don't need this heal. It's 3 herbs. Don't need grenades. Shotgun's always nice to have. Same with the pistol. Combine that with that. I'm gonna use a first aid spray. what I figure is we'll probably finish this part up, and then I might see what Igor's up to, and then might do some survivor games with him. Finish up this area here. Walking, that's pretty cool. I'd like to go on something like that where it had a whole bunch of activities to kind of keep you busy. That sounds fun though. A crew, like, I've been on a big like fishing boat, like a day fishing, like on a big boat, and I've been out on like, you know, smaller boats fishing. And if you get motion sick, you'll get sick as a dog on them small ships. Ain't no fun, to say the least. You're just ready to get back. It's like going across a mountain. He's down. Let's wait for him. Ah, come on! I thought you were down. Let's see. It's over here. Come on. Okay, check that thing. Can I? Nothing unusual. I can't move that. I feel like it used to be able to, but you can't. I need that book. Huh. How coding classes. It's like they're secretly getting work out of you on that one. They're secretly getting work out of you on the towel folding classes. Come on, guys, we'll teach you how to fold some towels. Okay. And make sure you fold them up and put them in this, so we can send them to your room later. What? Nothing. Don't worry about it. Is that just green or blue herbs? Yeah, blue herbs right now. All right. Got spooters in here. Oh god. Just leave so those little spiders just get away. See, I love plays. I was in theater in school, Gerald. I do enjoy the arts. Now, I wasn't as big into it as some people. Some people love that stuff. I enjoy it. I'm not that big into it, though. I'm poisoned. They had hairspray? Huh. That's another pretty good play. You know, I enjoy them. Like I said, I enjoyed doing it when I was there. Heal me up, Buttercup. I think that's the last spider I deal with in here, isn't it? I don't deal with them until much later. I don't believe until we get to the underground area, which is one of my favorite areas. It's not really. Let's see. Let's put this in here. Boom. So I've got an extra. Let me grab it. Do I need another heal? Do I want to take another heal? Nah, I'm all right. Moving on. Yeah, that will mess with it. That will mess with your plays. Shut them down, didn't they? You know, I did it in school. I've done plays in school. I also done band. I do enjoy, I enjoy the arts in general. I'll put it that way. I enjoyed arts. I enjoyed sports. I'm a jack of all trades. I enjoy most things. Looks like a clock dial. Some kind of code. 9 ball. 3 ball. So that's the 3 ball. That's the 9 ball. That means it's like this, correct? 6 ball. So that's the clock. 1 is hitting, what is that, 3? What is it? This is the 9 ball, right? That's 3 ball. So that's 920. Yeah, 920, 918, somewhere in there. 9 something. It's 9 something. Got it. 920, something along those lines. Oh, that sucks. You didn't get to go watch Hamilton. That's one I would like to. I'd like to see Hamilton. Hamilton's one I would like to see. Let's see. That's what's interesting. A lot of good comedy people are, you know, in what's the word? They're in that. A lot of good people who do comedy are very good in their take one of those just because. Very good with their plays. A lot of good people, you know, like what was it, Ernest? Oh, actually, your niece wasn't vaccinated. They wouldn't let. That's crazy. Which I mean, what was it? At certain times, what did I say? 9:20. So let's go 9. So you can't go 9:20. It's not 9:15. Nope, 9. I'll open it that way. It doesn't matter. I don't have to have it. Yeah. There's a lot of actors that surprise you. Like, was it? Oh, Jim Varney. If you guys know who Jim Varney is. You guys know who Jim Varney is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 13, 16. And how do you make V-Jolt? I don't remember how you make V-Jolt. Something's written here. On the wall. Water 1, purple, green. I don't remember what the V-Jolt is. I think it's, you have to do... Is it 13 and 16? You get 27, I think it is. I think that's what you have to do is 13 and 16. Or is it... I don't know. We'll figure it out. I have to go figure it out. I don't know right offhand. Yeah, Hugh Jackman. We were joking about the other day. He was in Beauty and the Beast back in the day. Hugh Jackman was. Let me see what the what number V-Jolt is. Because I don't feel like going back and forth. Let's see. RE1 or PS1. Let's see. Okay, so you got to create 13. Okay, so 13 and 3 makes 16. So that's all it is, right? Okay, so I gotta make 16. That's all it is. I thought it was something special, but it's not. I thought it was something special, but it's not. Okay. I don't need this. I guess I'll just use some stuff and get rid of it. Give me this key. Get away. I don't think it's this door, is it? Nope. Okay. Turn it this way. Yeah, God, them bees are fast. Yeah, old, yeah, Richard Gere, I didn't know he was, but I know Ernest was. He's classically trained. He also did milk commercials locally around here. He done milk commercials locally around where I, you know, in the Appalachians. And then, but yeah, my buddy sent me pictures of Hugh Jackman in Beauty and the Beast as a play. And I said, Matthew Broderick? I didn't know Matthew Broderick was. That's somebody that kind of fell off the edge of the world, didn't he? At one point, is he still married to Sarah Jessica Parker? Huh, so he's in The Music Man? Because on Matthew Broderick, I know he was married to Sarah Jessica Parker. I don't know if he still is, though. Plan 42 report, blah, 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 yep. Take it. He might be. I don't know either. I don't know if he's still married to her. I just know he was at one point in time married to Sarah Jessica Parker. Which is... I mean, nowadays I'm like, yeah, I see it. But back when I first heard that he was married to her, I was like, really? Okay. Like, it kind of surprised me at first that he was married to her. But now that I've kind of gotten over the shell shock of it... Oh, wait, I think I gotta go... Maybe I'll get behind it, so I gotta go like this. Remember this puzzle back in the day? Gotta be able to get behind it. Because what was it? He done a Christmas movie. Yeah, well, you know, with Sarah Jessica Parker, it's interesting because some people don't like the way she, like, I guess because she has such defined cheekbones and stuff like that, and jawbone, a lot of people give her flack over that, which, I mean, not my cup of tea, but I don't think she's bad looking, but there's some people that give her a hard time over it. I can't remember, Family Guy did it too. Family Guy talks crap about her and stuff like that too. Which, like I said, I don't think she's... Not my cup of tea, but I don't think she's as bad as everybody makes her out to be. Everybody's got their own preferences, though, you know? Do I want another? Nah, I've got one. Gotta deal with the sharks. I forgot they gave you a cutscene for it. Yep, Discord. Get in there. Yeah, she still looks like a lady. I just don't understand why people do give her such flack for it, you know? It just doesn't make sense. I just think people like being mean for the sake of being mean. Or, like, it's another interesting thing with it, that people, a lot of times they'll pile on to something. Like, one person says it, another person thinks it's true, and then another person thinks it's true, and then everybody ends up piling on and saying that, you know, that's a cool thing to say about something, I guess. I don't know. Like Nickelback is another example. Like, people absolutely hate Nickelback or hate on Nickelback. But, I mean, I don't think they're terrible. There's no point in time I'd ever go, Nickelback's a terrible band. I mean, they've had some good songs. I'm not gonna lie. There's some that I'm like, that's a pretty good song they got there. I do enjoy that song. But I don't think I'd go see them at concert. I don't think. But then again, I've had people tell me they're very good concerts. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like Nickelback. Their Dark Horse album is a fantastic album, and that, you know, that was after the whole, like, the whole issue with you know, the whole recycle, or they use their own melody, which I think is crazy anyway, that they're getting onto somebody for, if they talk about someone with their own melody. Oh, they ripped off their own melody, and it's like, yeah, but it's their melody. I mean, yeah, it's kind of, you know, lazy, but I mean, there's other famous people that use their own stuff all the time. Yeah, exactly. They got so famous that just the haters came out of nowhere and just was hating on them like crazy. Like I said, I don't think they're terrible. I never have thought they're terrible. I just think the amount of hate people give them is unwarranted, I guess you could say. Ruben, what's up, man? How's it going? How you doing, Ruben? Yeah, you can tell the songs apart. It's just the melody is the same, and that's why people do it. It's going good, Ruben. It's going good. How you doing, man? Hopefully you're doing good. Hopefully your week's been starting off right for you. Yeah, Nickelback is an interesting one, though. Yeah, I play my old school games. I'm going to play a little bit of the multiplayer with my cousin coming up this weekend, so I figured I'd play this one, get back in the tank controls. Plus, they re-released this and some of the other ones on a few other platforms. Or they've got this one, they've got 2 and 3 coming out, which I'm really good. Yeah, today's songs are very hard. Yeah, I'm playing as Jill. I haven't played in so long, I was like, I'm gonna play as Jill because her inventory is a lot more forgiving than what Chris's is. Crap. Yep, that's about right. Use that because I need the inventory space. Is there anything even in this room, or did I go in here and get bit for nothing? Oh wait, there's flame rounds on the ground. Flame rounds on the ground? I'll pick them up here in a minute. It was a great game. And then, you know, that's they re-released this, and they're gonna release 2 and 3 on what is it? GOG. I don't know if you've ever messed with GOG, but let's see, number 16. You gotta get number 16, which is V-Jolt. Oh yeah, the old school game cards. What was it? Game Shark, I think is what they called it back in the day. I remember those Game Sharks. Those things were cool back in the day. You had that, or you know, even like old school GameCubes had their slots for their like internet Ethernet adapters and stuff like that back in the day because they didn't originally come with them. Let's see, I gotta make 1 and 2 make 3, 3 and 4 make 7. So I gotta go 7 and a 6 to make 13. 7 and a 6. So I gotta make a 2 and a 4. So 2 and 4 need to make 1. So let me grab my jars. I just need 3 of them. 2 and a 4 to make 1. Let's see. I just need 3 jars. Yeah, I'll put 4 and 1. I gotta have 4. Empty jar. Boom. I think 1 is gonna have 3. Yep. Yep. Old PlayStation. Yeah, they got it on PC now, so that's pretty good. Yeah, the Game Sharks they had Game Sharks, you had Game Genies. I remember there's a Genie too. 2 and 4, so I need a 2. Where's 2 at? It's 4. I don't need 4 again. I need 2. Yep, 2 and 4. So I need to mix 2 and 4 to make 6. It gives me 6. So I've got the 6 now. I need to make the 7, which is 1 and 2, and then 4. So I need 1 and 2, and then I need to get a 4. 1 is water. 1 is water. They don't really, yeah. Well, they don't make slow-paced games like this anymore, Ruben. It's just it's everything is go go go. They don't make these slow-paced games anymore, which is sad. But I do enjoy them though. Yes, put that in there. So now I've got 1 and 2 makes 3. 2 makes 3, and then I need 4. You know, back in the day, well, I guess maybe it was where you were younger. These games seemed a lot harder back then. That gives you 7 and 6. Combine those to make 13. And then I got to get 1 and 2 again to make a 3, and then put 3 in there. Well, they were talking about the other day. I think me and my buddy were talking about it. It's interesting, like our generation, at least the millennial generation. Yeah. Horror is not always about jump scares. It's just about atmosphere. And this game had atmosphere is what was crazy with it. We were talking about it the other day. And there's V-Jolt. Okay, that's what I had to make there. But me and my buddies were talking about it. That with these games here, with old school games in general, or the millennials, I've got off topic. With millennials, our problem solving skills, or at least our, troubleshooting is a lot better than the newer generations coming in the workforce. They were talking about it, they're like, with us, I still got some of those magazines, Ruben. But, hold on, I got one right here, actually. Hold on. Talk about these old books here. Old tips and tricks. I still have that. And on the back, it has Street Fighter, what is that, 3? Street Fighter Alpha 3. This is from, this book was $4.99 back in the day. It had tips and tricks, 1998 or 1999. It's a 1999 code book. For PlayStation, Nintendo 64, Genesis, Super Nintendo, Game Boy, and NES. And you have some old school figures like Duke Nukem, Akuma, Link, Paul from Tekken, Claire. But it's just funny because it's like, oh, let me see, like the old school pages, NES tips, Genesis tips, PlayStation. So it's like, okay, what let's see, Res Evil, what they have in here for this? Let's see, that's Tomb Raider, there's Tekken, Street Fighter. Let's see, there's Roll Away, let's see, Rogue Trip. Persona, there's Res Evil Director's Cut. They have two different ones. Easier, Advanced Mode. Choose new game from the new menu, hold the Advanced, hold the right on the D-pad down for 4 seconds and you'll see the word Advanced turn green. Now start the game in Advanced Mode and you'll find that it's slightly easier than usual. I didn't know that. So it's got an easier mode. Then of course Resident Evil, the original, you had the rocket launcher and a special key, so Director's Cut had an easier mode on it. And the Resident Evil demo mode, the demo disc actually had a rookie mode that you could change. And then Resident Evil 2 had the secret photo, alternate clothing, shoot the camera, bonus weapons, secret character Hunk, secret character Tofu. And then when you got the Resident Evil 2 DualShock version, you had extreme battle mode. So, it's cool to have those things. I still got a few of mine. There's cool little mods now you can do it. Dude, not really. There's some that are worth a little bit and some that aren't. Mine aren't in pristine condition. Like, see, I've still got the original strategy guide for this setting over there. Certain games are worth, certain ones are worth a little bit more. I think my strategy guide, I could probably get maybe $100 out of the old strategy guide for this. Because it's the original one. So I could probably get $100 out of it. But, to me, that's like I've told my buddy, and my buddy's kind of in the same boat I am with it. And I've told my wife, I said, a lot of times I won't get rid of my stuff unless I absolutely have to. Like, if it's like, oh, I have to get rid of this, then I would. But if it was a life-changing amount of money, like, it would change my life if I went and sold it right now, yeah, I'd sell it. Exactly, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it unless it's like, they're like, that Resident Evil book you got there, I'll give you $100,000 for it. I'd be like, really now? You give me $100 grand? And they're like, yeah. And I'd be like, okay, sure. Pay for my house, be done with my house. Some of the Metal Gears are worth a little bit. It's interesting that certain ones are worth a little bit more depending on what's on them. Metal Gear's an interesting one. Another one is Siphon Filter. There's a Siphon Filter that came out. Well, it didn't actually come out. That was what was interesting with it. Yeah, you get more from a true collector than like just a random Joe Blow online. Yeah, the 2-disc Metal Gear Solid. And what's cool with that one, what was so cool about the original Metal Gear was the code on the back of the disc. They're like, the code on the back of the CD case. And you're like, what CD case are they talking about? I don't have one in my inventory. And then kind of found it's the back of the Metal Gear CD case. It's her. It's so cool. Like, Metal Gear was ahead of its time, for sure. The game was fantastic what they did with it. Make you play old games? Hey, there's nothing better than getting back in and playing some old games now. I won't deny that at all. I love playing old games. It's just fun to take a break from modern games and, you know, get back to the roots of the older games. Something about them. Oh, can I skip doors? Hot dog, if I can skip doors. Hold on a sec now. I need to get rid of some stuff. Gotta get a key in here anyway. Yeah, people don't use disc anymore, which I like having the games. Find that. Get rid of that. That sucked. Barry didn't come and save me. But it made it weaker, so it wasn't hard to kill. I was hoping Barry would have came and saved me. Yeah, there's a few games that I still get on disc. I got, what was it I got the other day? I got, yeah, you can get working around to get stuff like that. Was it, yeah, Barry comes in and uses it, doesn't he? I think you can get Barry to come in and kill it for you with the flamethrower. Grab that. That's why I use those herbs. I didn't really need the healing. I just wanted to get it. But there are certain ones that I'll go out of my way to get. Like, I want to get a physical copy of, the 2 new Resident Evils, Village, Resident Evil 7, and the Resident Evil 4 remake. I want to get physical copies of those, but I'm going to wait till they go down in price. I like having my stuff on PC, of course. It's just future-proof. Can I skip?
So you're safe.
No, I can't skip these.
That's
I can skip the
what I was
doors.
going
That's
to
interesting.
say.
I didn't know that.
Where on earth have you been? You disappeared from the hall all of a sudden.
Did she just say bean?
I'm sorry.
Where
but
have you
my
been?
reasons.
I didn't realize she said
Perhaps
that.
you guys have met them? It was all I could do to protect myself against those strange creatures.
Is that right? Anyway, it's good to see you're safe.
Jill, our first priority is to get out of here.
Yes, you're right.
I didn't realize she had a bit of an
Now, there are a
accent.
lot of rooms in that mansion that we can't get into because they're locked up. I have been looking around for clues.
Okay, I'll go to the other house and see if I can find any clues.
Will you do that? I'm counting on you.
I'm counting on you. I killed all them bees. Okay, I was like, what's going on here? Bees. Put these jars up. I don't need them. This area's done. Let's see. Put this in here. Exactly. It's so bad, but you can't help but love the voice acting. That's the thing about it. Like, the voice acting's so bad, but it's so bad it's good. Like, you can't not enjoy it. It's one of its charms. But you know, it was one of the few like first games that actually had voice acting, so it was very ahead of its time in that aspect of it. But good God, it was bad. But it was so bad it was good. Priceless. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Let's see, do I want to take that? Yeah, I'll take that with me. I don't think, actually, yeah, I was gonna say, do I need the crank right now? I don't need the crank. I gotta get the crank later. Yeah, I gotta get the crank later. I bring that with me because it doesn't really matter. Well, yeah, it does. Hot dog. Hot dog, hot dog, hot diggity dog. I think I can mix it with greens. Oh, wait, radio? Radio, let's hear what Brad has to say. But voice acting, this is one of the first few games that had voice acting and had this like 3D and the rendered background. So this game was like crazy as far as, you know,
It's broken.
what was going on at the time. PlayStation was just incredible. Grab this. Combine it with that blue. Yes. Okay. Yeah, the voice acting is part of the charm of Resident Evils. Like, even in the modern ones, I wouldn't say... The voice acting definitely is better. But there are ones that do stand out where it's like... That voice acting was not good. But I guess most games have that. Now, certain games are more cinematic than others. Like, if I were to say probably one of the most cinematic games, you know, that probably even had good voice acting, like, if you compare it to, like, modern day games, you know, it's not that good. But games of its time, like the original Metal Gear's voice acting was so ahead of its time. It's just crazy. But they knew what they were doing with that. They were like, we're going to make a game where voice acting, incredible. You're like, okay, makes sense. Voice acting, incredible. Got it. Full heal. I'll grab this. Don't want to take that? No. I don't know. But part of the charm in these old games... There are some other old games I'd like to try that I remember playing back in the day that I haven't played in forever. Do you guys remember a game called, what was it? Perks Adventures. It was a multiplayer game on PlayStation, but I remember it had the demo disc. It was one of those demo discs. I remember this right here back in the day. It was crazy. You're like, oh, Jesus, what in the world is this? And you're like, it looks so good. Now you're looking at it, it's like, ugh. Okay. Popped him. Use my mansion key. Cody, what's up, man? Thank you for the like. Where's the light switch? Light switch here. Come on. There's a switch. We press it. Yes. Now I can see in here. There's a book. Oh god, I don't have enough space for all my stuff. Need one more check. Pop it open. Yeah, the Good Old Hunter scene. By far one of the more iconic scenes in the game. I just need to remember to come by and grab this Magnum ammo on the way out. Good old hunters. Oh, you're an Xbox girl? You know... Xbox needs to pick their game up. You know, they were... I would say Xbox is probably like one of the top tier consoles. I love the original Xbox. I love the Xbox 360. I felt they started slacking real hard when you got to the more modern stuff. They've been slacking a lot for me, which is disappointing to me. I really love Xbox, but they're definitely slacking. Like, what is it? How many good console games that have come out for their Series S and X so far? People were talking about their what is it? I guess their big unveil thing where they've showed a whole bunch of new stuff. Looks good, but heck, they haven't come out with nothing in forever. I mean, people were starting to lose confidence in them. Which is sad, but hey, I mean, can you blame them? I'm getting ready to go kill the snake, so let's save. Yeah, doesn't matter where I save. Yep, okay. I know I said I was unfinished there, but I'll probably play another couple, or about maybe another 10 to 15 minutes, and I'll probably hop over to Igor for a bit and play a little bit Dead by Daylight with him. Yep. Come on. I didn't do as much damage as I thought. Combine this. You with a pistol. Combine. There we go. I didn't realize I had veins all over him like that. Okay. Is there a green herb in here? Yes, there is. I'll take it. That's a little hill there. Okay, use my key here. Where else does that key go? I know. Okay. I was like, where does that key go? I had to think for a second, but I remember now. See, I had the original PlayStation, the old, like, I wish I would have kept it so bad. I've got a PS1 now, like the old PS1s. Or not the, but the ones when they remade them. I wish I still had the old gray one. I got the white PS1s. I wish I still had the gray one. Use this. Well, that was a lot easier than what I thought. Combine that with that. That was a joke. Okay. Too dark to see anything. I always mess up on this, and I didn't know this was
Jill,
what you had to do.
have you found anything interesting?
Yes, but I can't see very well.
How about going down to check by yourself? I have a rope here.
Oh, do you? Well, then I'll try to go down using the rope.
Wait.
Wait. See, I always mess up at this part because this happens.
Hey, what's going on?
Now I've done it. Sorry, Jill. Wait. I'll go and get another rope.
See, this is one thing I keep forgetting to do. If you want the perfect ending with Jill, I never done this. I always was like, whatever, I'll just go on. You just wait for Barry. I didn't know that was where I was messing up when I was getting my, good endings. I was like, how do you make Barry live? I can't ever make Barry live. He always dies. It's because you have to do this. Which is one of the cool things in these games where the ending changed depending on what you did. He's like, I could find another rope.
Hey!
It was easy.
Are you there, Jill? Grab the rope.
Where'd you find another rope so easily, Barry? Don't worry about it.
I'm sorry, Jill.
I didn't know that was going to happen.
I didn't know
Sorry.
that was going to happen.
I was really careless.
Are you okay, Barry? Maybe you're getting tired.
No, I'm all right. Don't worry. Jill, I found something.
Passcode. And see, this is why I was like, I could never figure out the number for that door. There it is. Now you get the
Thank
passcode
you.
for that door.
I'll take
I never
this
knew that
then.
was there or how to get that passcode for a long time. I know I'd done it way back in the day when I was younger, but I couldn't remember for the life of me as an adult. I was like, I can't remember what I'm supposed to do for this. And now I do. So now I gotta go over to the other side. Let's see, do I want to use my pistol to kill the hunters? Maybe I do. So you shoot them twice and they do a dodge. Shoot them twice, do a dodge. I'm good with it. What I got in my inventory. Nope, you're too close. God knows. Hey, waste ammo on him. Ugh. Fine. There's one down here, but he's down this hallway. Or is he not? Oh, okay. There's that one down this hallway. Nice. Actually, what I'll do is I got some green herbs here I can grab. I leave healing throughout the mansion so I can grab it later. So now I can be willy-nilly with my handgun ammo. Or at least, you know, killing zombies with my handgun ammo. Or hunters. Save my shotgun ammo for a little bit later. Save my shotgun ammo for a little bit later. I thought there was 2 hunters in there, but I guess I was wrong. Okay, this needs to go up here. Right, there's a hunter or 2 up here. And now I know 2 shots they dodge, 2 shots they dodge. There's no reason to kill him, he don't ever come over here. Let's get rid of that one. And I can go through the rest of it when I ever have to deal with them. Now, is there hunters in this room? There are, then I shotgun them, yeah. Or is he on the other side over there? Save a couple shotgun shells. And there we go. No reason to go downstairs, I don't believe. I use this. That should be the last place for this key. Chuck it. I guess I can go through the dining room. I mean, yeah, dining room be okay. There's no reason to go that one way. Let's see. Nothing. There's nothing useful. Whatever. There's magnum rounds and shotgun rounds here. Tell me there's nothing useful. Insane. That. Orders. Yep. Top secret. XA. Bow. White umbrella. Which makes it seem like Wesker was in here waiting the whole time. He was sitting there on that table. I need to find my Resident Evil books. I have a couple Resident Evil books from back in the day that were written. Well, they're some of my favorite, at least actual real books. Which was, what was it? You had the Resident Evil 2 book was really good, and the Resident Evil 1 book was extremely good, which is by an author named S.D. Perry. I don't know if she wrote any other books, but the Resident Evil book was really good. The original Resident Evil book was, of course. Thought it was fantastic. Go in here. I'll put this eye in there. Into here. I don't like killing hunters if I don't have to kill them. There's certain ones that's just easy to get by. There's no reason to kill them if you can just run by them. Give me my magnum. Well, Colt Python, right? Is that what they call it in this? We take the Colt. Yeah, Colt Python. But, yeah, there's no reason to kill them if you don't have to. If you can avoid them, of course. Most of them are pretty janky anyway. Most of them I can run around because I know about how to handle some of them. Except for that one, I don't really know how. And there's one right here around this corner. He doesn't really do anything. That's the only one I don't really know what to do when coming back through the hallway. Normally it always hits me. Let's see, let's put my magnum up because I'm not going to use you right now. That up. I don't think I really need anything else right now, do I? I might put the full heal up for the time being. And just pat my shotgun with some pistol ammo. I should be good right there. It gives me 3 slots. That's more than Chris ever really has to work with. You entered the passcode. See, I never remember where to get that when I was older. Like, I played the games. I don't remember how to get in that door at all. I like how I killed the one he was eating before I killed him. I know you're not dead. Now you're dead. Let's see. Oh, there's another zombie. Where? You done? Nope. He took a lot of hits. Let's take one of these. I can heal up and then make a full heal. Grab this. Because there's what, spiders in here? Down here further. Like that, make a full heal and heal myself up all the way. I'm trying to think, is there a reason to go in that one room? Because this is where my battery is. There's not really another reason to go further in there, is there? It takes you down to the kitchen. Is there a reason to go to the kitchen? I mean, it's ammo, I think, in there. Is it worth going in there? I don't know. Let's just do it. There's no reason not to do it. Whoop, I should not shot there. He's still alive. Dead now. Going here, there's no reason to kill that zombie at the end of the hallway. Yeah, you have to go in here. I almost forgot. There is a reason to come in here. I was like, what's the reason for coming in here anyway? Use lockpick? Yes. Was it Magnum rounds? Oh god, I don't have enough. Sure. I have to, I'll pop a couple rounds. Pretty sure there's some more zombies in here. Run over here so I can see what I'm doing. At least your pathing got you here. Yep, you're dead. Good. That means I've got some space here. What is it? The animal attack. Blah, 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 blah. What I'm wanting, though, is the Mo disc, if I'm correct, is in here. Gotta get the Mo disc. Oh god. No, I don't want the clip. I think the Mo disc is in here and I gotta get it. I gotta get a Mo disc. 15 bullets isn't make or break for me. The Mo disc is, though. I don't think I had to go the other way, didn't I? I think I messed it up. Yeah. I'm supposed to have gone that way first. Messed it up. Reset it. Yeah, push that there, then you gotta come over here and push it. So as you gotta push it in this corner, light turns on it, and then you open that bookcase right there. And then that's what I need, the Modisc. That's how you gotta get Chris out. You gotta have that. That's what all this does is turn on a light, correct? You see? That's all that was. Now, do I need to go down into the other area? I don't think I do. To get you into the kitchen and then get you to deal with the zombies, I don't really think it's worth going down in there. Green herb. There's no reason. No reason. I think we got everything we need. Which by far that's a lot easier way to do it than going through the kitchen and all the other areas. I've got everything I need now. I just got to go back to the underground area. So that was easy peasy. I want to let's this is a good stopping point, I think, for tonight. We'll go over here, save, and then we'll start back on this tomorrow and finish it up. I'll probably go over and play some Dead by Daylight with Igor. If you guys don't know him, it's Igor's Lair. You can catch him on Facebook, Twitch, TikTok. So I'll probably go play a little bit of Dead by Daylight with him now. Just putting up some of this stuff in my inventory in here. I'm planning on finishing it tomorrow, and then I'm hoping me and him get a chance to do some Outbreak. I don't know if we'll get to do it. Let's see, I need the crank. Go ahead and get that. So all I gotta do is save. And that should be good. Don't know if we'll do it the middle of this week, but we're definitely gonna do it at the probably this weekend. Play some Resident Evil Outbreak, File 2. Do some multiplayer. One of my favorite multiplayer games from Resident Evil. There's not a whole lot, but definitely one of the better ones because it's actually this kind of tank controls, fun stuff. So I will hop over there. Let's see. I think I can send people from Twitch over. So let's do that real quick. Let's see. Yep. Great channel. And I want to search up. Let's see. Start the raid here for there. Send you guys over there. Send you guys over there, and then what I'll do is I'll probably I don't think I can do it on Facebook yet right now. There we go. Go with that. There's that, and then let's see. For everything else, I'll catch y'all later. We'll be back tomorrow, so guys.